I'm very much alive, grateful, and then content.
With the war.
BBR.
Okay.
Yeah. So also your content.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. Content doesn't mean say you don't want more. Yeah. Content means that when you saw your and that is pushing you to do more.
Sure.
More content.
Any baby in the season.
Exactly.
Baby, I do be
half of the year now. I'm sure. Exactly. I'm sure never be on maybe you can watch it, but still, once there's
as a Chelsea, I'm on your content, but you do every this common.
I don't think it's a moral right to talk about Chelsea. To be very honest. Because over Bobo Renato Sanchez more and Bruno Lage Brunato Sanchez money some Casabibri. You don't have the moral right to them ending common. You do on ma. Don't talk. I thought they'd be out there, men Casade. Me any common. You will not see invite one of the cabby. And you about to share the same way I share. What's in a honum treat you na kuvu gazel. Baby, I want you to do. Which mommy starting to say.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, me Ubia, I am very much in tune with my emotions. And unti all throughout my life, say BBC na say emotional and you have to go through the emotions that you go through it. Anna baby you free crew say, you know, we don't allow ourselves to go through the emotions. Into beuna obi enya heartbreak. But no person no hard guy and then they don't want to go through it. Ubu na ebia erade aye bibia mu bia say na ni je na de so be soup tears of joy kwesa ko su no na onye sade no. Ubu no bibia nya bibi a win be in life, they have to celebrate it, they won't celebrate it. And adintina mekasa. Gabi ended on it, so I want to come back to it and start with it. It's the video of Paul Abile Pogba. You see, Rich, at this point in time, say, watch me on Facebook. At this time, Paul was just reliving the BRSC in the last 3 years. First verdict to buy, you see, when Timmy Moboni being, he has to sit up for 4 years. And when your people on one near, on one mommy, near sure said now for Phoebe will leave him alone. And for Paul to be able to come back and all sign the contracts now, Monaco for sporting director and they catch and they say, we are with you, we love you, we will support you, and we'll give you everything to succeed. You know, what is a Paul again? And he could not hold back the tears.
We've seen
every tear. And he allowed himself to go through the emotion. And I sign the contract, you know, are you okay? I say, yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. He has gone through the emotions.
Already in the family.
Yeah.
Sabina Bush young and then now for one family.
Yeah.
And neglect. Yeah.
Ninia Mateus Pogba Monia.
You should understand
all of the story.
We shoot too much.
It's now Oko on social media. Monaco for posting picture no. Na Paulo Dybala about we all love for Pogba. Na Marcus Rashford about and all the people that played with him. Meme de Maka. Me know Obia me want love for Manchester United gidi as a club. But Paul Abile Pogba, I love the player. Everything about Paul, the ball, the person, everything. And then now, when I saw this video, I was happy, but then also sad. It's an pay. Whatever you are going through in life, just understand. Say it depends on you. So one can say you keep on going, and a day will come that you look back and you'll be satisfied with yourself. Which the Club World Cup round of 16, no, I shall say, and just like I've been doing the last 2 weeks, no, I start with the Club World Cup for a reason. And then I'll start with a very, very big win, of course, at the Bank of America Stadium. A win, I believe that was a statement win, and game and a very, very dramatic. First one, I think that the rhetoric of Chelsea going into this match was that, oh, the first proper test for Chelsea is going to be against Benfica because Benfica is a Champions League team. It's ultimately in the bar. Then ABR, okay, I feel now so near my year, but here's a bit to me, Abubia. And I like how Enzo Maresca went into the game. Maresca make 2 changes. from the game that he had played prior to ES Sportive, the starting 11, no? And then made tactical switches as well in the game. And I'll run you through the tactical things that Mayeska in the game. First off, the starting lineup was regular. James, Benoit Belachille, Onobabe replace Abanti Efeno, Trevor Chaloba, Levi Cole, Marco Crea. For the very first time, I think since Enzo Mayeska be a manager, there hasn't been a single game where all of the three midfielders plus Rhys James. There are times that about three midfielders, no, but Moise Caicedo as an inverted fullback. But this time, all of the three midfielders starting in the middle, and then Abenche and Rhys James starting as the right back. And you could tell that the game plan was simple. Again, this is not my annotation, and it will be there, but it represents exactly what I want to say. Chelsea wanted a back three to control the ball. So I can make sure say in a game against Bayern Munich, Bayern phone kita ball ni nyina, but adia ba kwa no omolake was the penetrative ability one, and then the fact say omo ntimi press and counter press ye, and Benfica phone show a very good goal from the counter attack. Anytime Chelsea nya ball no, this setup allowed Chelsea to have a branch friend and Levi Cole as the CCB. And the most comfortable and the best place to have Levi Cole. Most of the times, because of Chelsea, actually one of them dynamics in Tino, Ubona Levi Cole was an LCB. But in this case, he had Benoit Belachille as an LCB, Benfica Levi as a CCB, and then Rhys James as a right centre back. Then in Fiifi, you want them. Obenia, a very good pair of Romeo Lavia and a Benfica Moise Caicedo in the middle of the pack, and then of course a Benfica Enzo Fernandez to do the link-up play. Maybe I need different Kakani Rich. So what's your notation now? Cole Palmer rather was on the right half space. The left half space, sorry. Instead of the right, he said they be a Obono. Then a Benfica and Marco Crea kept the weight over there. The plan was to do a lot of rotations in the game. I think say Obia Oshe game Nibia on the blast of the whistle to the 85th minute. Tima, your game, no, your pause, your quabon, SN bar back, no. Realized and accepted, say Chelsea dominated play in itself. All phases of play, Chelsea for it to me dominated ball, and it was very, very important for them. This was the open goal. What a free kick for our branch friend Rhys James. When you say Gabi Mo will have some of the in-phone videos or the bit show of our branch friend Rhys James goal. Regular free kick. Rhys James ejina hosenya over born across the face of goal, but then makes the different run and then scores the goal. Makani several times said, as a footballer, you have to be fit and play and available. So Rhys James is fit and available. Obviously, he's one of the best world right backs ever. The drama actually happened when you do 85 minutes. Now players need echo. Stay inside. And which any Gabi voice of Boma. And so my see players in the core dressing room. No more from a bush and for no more stadium. Maybe some say, more okay. And there was a difficulty. Before that, he had made substitutions of Nkuku, Gusto, they had to come and finish up the game in the last 5 minutes. Omoba and Malo Gusto had some difficulties. I don't think that was a penalty. Ocean video clearly. It was not a penalty. Yes, Malo Gusto agree. And that's the natural position when you jump. Again, ball proximity from header, which is Nicolas Otamendi to Malo Gusto, was a little bit too close. But referee edge a penalty, and Chelsea could not do anything over there. Me say a lot of Chelsea fans are celebrating, and me sure some pictures of Enzo Maresca name, Abra Christopher and Kuku, Edru Park, no, go no celebrating now. Go focus. I did not celebrate too much. It's about a reaction. Well, he did give my 85th minute. You see, you call them 2 hours. You buy your mama bete. Extra time. Can we lose it? The red card. Then the reaction to get that goal for our better friend Christopher and Kuku. Somebody, a lot of Chelsea fans think say, ABR, the time is going to end for him. Was a beautiful one. Enzo was able to make it onto the field of play and celebrate with the players. I love the reaction myself. In fact, I love the reaction, and I was very, very excited to say Chelsea win. Of course, after that, Pedro Neto Mania 3-1, and our branch friend Kenyan Drisby Hall Mania 4-1. And of course, at the Bank of American Stadium, Chelsea after the game, you real game now. The first thing we heard was that Chelsea phone Dortmund phone for our branch friend Jimmy Bino Gittins. I'll call him JBW. And the plan is that Chelsea phone have always wanted a left winger. and I can several times say there are two metrics Chelsea are looking for on my left winger. Omo replace 2 players. 1, Abrante friend Jadon Sancho, and 2, Abrante friend Mihailo Modric. 2 players on the team, and Omo replace it on the left wing. But in that, they want a hybrid left wing go bet me about a number 10 or a second striker and a versatile attacker in their team, and which will run you through all of that. In Europe, top 5 leagues, 2024-2025. XGs from take-ons. What I mean is that player or chair or creative quality chances from Nhyira. Abrante friend Kylian Mbappe and that's true. Adintias watch Mbappe born or bona. Onyachi no go shot. Onyachi no make it pass as the final pass. So these guys create a lot of XGs after their take-ons. The second person on Danechi all through Europe. And Abrante friend Jimmy Bino Gittins to get goals from out wide. We will be creating XGs from dribbles, XGs from take-ons, and that is what Abrante friend Bino Gittins at the mouth. In terms of XGs assists from take-ons, Gittins is better than Kylian Mbappe, and the combined, he is just right behind Abrante friend Kylian Mbappe. In the list, there is Vinicius Junior, Hugo Ekitike, Mohamed Salah, Omar Mamouche, Fran Viet, Rafael Leao, Lamine Yamal, and Yakuba Mente. All attackers that like to dribble and then end up in a shot. And in Dortmund, Fosikano, Abrante Freno Gittins Aqua in the first part of the medicals. He's probably going to join the team on Saturday also. Right after that, Rich, just in a matter of minutes, not Chelsea Fono Edin Como with this young man called Joao Pedro. Also part of the left wing. But on the hybrid 10 na Chelsea Peno. Obeka in the game against Flamingo. Maresca should say a system and more like a top 2. Somebody that plays off the striker. Now that is where this young man comes in. And Ocean data, according to the Athletica, clear. You get him to help you in build up. Ball carrying a very, very important again on the left wing. Obas the second strike, and I said, ball long to center forward now. Center forward we need first ball now. He picks up the pieces. Now a team carry ball now konenim about goes any more. The combination of it, the crosses, the runs in behind, the ahead of the ball, no, everything a very, very good metric for Abrante. Your friend Joao Pedro. Now Ntia Yenyani say Newcastle for the can coding common. Now, Omudi Nkomo, I will see my friend Brighton. Young man, catch almost say, oh no, dear, Chelsea no pesobo. Onye na James Obakobo, any other club apart from Chelsea Football Club. For an excess of 50 million, we are hearing that there's a 5 million to 10 million add-on, making around 55 million. Chelsea in your brand here, your friend Joao Pedro, Premier League proven experience from their young player, fits the Chelsea structure, and Obama Enzo Maresca, that versatility. I think. Say Chelsea for going forward, this is the kind of player that they want, or creative threat for you. The dribble volume is very high, the progressive receptions are very high. And again, at the about things that Chelsea for any fans will love, and they say against the big teams, Joao Pedro will give you the goal. Okay. So against Arsenal, Man United, Man City, all the big teams, our English Premier League name, Abrante friend is Joao Pedro. Ebema goes now. Now, Rich, I can tell you that Chelsea are actively pursuing Abrante friend Mohamed Kudus. Now Mohamed Kudus be catch Chelsea team no or no, and I say Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa, one of them. Chelsea will go for one of them, and either of them will be the ball carrier from deep areas. And I think that immediately Chelsea gets Kudus and adds to the pack, that probably becomes one of the best attack sets in European football. You have to be very, very wary when you get there. Chelsea are first enquiries. They are talking to Mohamed Kudus camp, and then they will see if Ombenya Abrante, your friend Mohamed Kudus, I think he's going to be an excellent purchase. Still, there are a lot of other transfer news, and the final day of Yenya Thomas Day party, and he is not going to be an Arsenal player. What we hear is that he will take his time to do the analysis and see where he wants to go. Abrante friend Brian Mbuemo, still, Munya any other inroads with him. But me sure say send a DB outcome. More Tomo Boase. More the more rushing top player. But Tomo Boase and Mashan to Abrante friend Brian Mbuemo. But mu players who cool loan in Yinano be as on pet. Tyro Malaysia sign a chi oba. Jadon Sancho ya Pamono Banechi. In fact, my say the players in Marcus Rashford. Vela some pet. Obi am pemu players no. Inti Nisiano. Some pe kwanya. Mo be tons are players no. Na manya Abrante friend Brian Mbuemo. Yes, omo nya di nti na teams no mo. Ba mo so mo mpe. Ompe.
But because Ompobia, reason or
Debbie.
Who reason? You know the reason.
It's
not like Omuko Mampe for you. They did what?
Obian Cape for so
you play a benny free at Tinuma. Or Kobo team from Anyadi. But
or Parsan Coveji. No,
because of Musika,
but also Ompe. And Auntie has over so cheating. Ompe. Whether the boarding, the bonnet ding perform one pe also Ompe. And say what in you be mentioned a name title. Unim title.
Or say the Dada was it. Dada was it. What is that?
Dada was it. What did I know?
Tony Bloom's what Damas.
Tony Bloom's what I asked. Yen team man. Opa, you list him up.
Multi players in the Chelsea. Multi players. And a dear Tibo. As a moody grow you busy.
Okay.
Brighton.
Okay.
Because South America, near no cover players in low key. No, about pony home. Well, Daddy Woman. No, they are showing 50. Hey, Munkwa. Gam Porter 21. Who created 60. I Sancho goalkeeper was San. Be United Crown fan, be United. Be United. Boko fans say 25. I said 115. João Pedro 50. A day.
When in a when in a
when the moment you meet the place.
But when you go,
and when you Timba come up to players was a day. When I'm open, on is I don't be what you say and Unabejina saying I'm with data. Data to move to fantasy players.
Data near the top.
When they be obedient player
and you see a young players are young. Obit to player not in Obit to player. 2 weeks or you top players on bomb.
I don't like Cassasa.
How much in Cabasha and I can be Benfica. Now, Cabbage, when you Nene, Obi asking me now, yeah, is young female. Morinato Sanchez, that's not Saturday. I must do no like Renato, Wajidi. He's not a good midfielder, and then in the modern game. Munya we see say ya
Benfica I'm sure
say ya near Chima City abodechi say ya
Benfica I'm sure
only kekako na eduru a say ya ye besu afudi anu say twabet utwabet ye use akoda say ya me ye benka wi o de ai mate ye
kasa too much
unya hu hwe
Brighton players no kasa bebre
we uti anye ye na team na ngu na Abramovich omji team face
here we go na João Pedro we
na here we go ni bi here we go when you na Obi did not want to play as 1 month in also on the 3rd July.
I know famo.
Now when you fa here fa where they fire
Photo João Pedro 50.
Photo João Pedro 50. Nipa no Spanish La Liga no bono kra onya 10 goals straight to league.
Panic buy. Mo panic buying papa.
I but when you afford the salary you come out ball ya. That's a problem is say guy any experience guy.
Mutu players papa.
Guy ya dey dey sika.
No liam dilapi. Me team na chi na Akwoni ana fufro.
Rasmus Hojlund cried as a bobo.
Liam dilap.
Rasmus
Hojlund. Wait. When I go find the profile wait. Liam dilap.
Adano office.
Onyade say.
Office one abet na me chen. And we ya obi. Ekofi. Dilap no bobo.
Dilap dey.
So, akoma so.
Again Benfica dilap.
O be kai.
Masa kokoko na me come on that.
What do you come? You dey ka say, you dey striker. And you player ka onyade. Na say ya onyade ye chimo shemu a I can't chase ye nyidi
when na fichire ayi ben we say some sa na ayi Palmeiras we amne na fichire sa buhanu ko final no be de da unso big boys we sha ho
big boy ni o
ben na fichire wa bo
Palmeiras o ye big boy say na
when sa no de ko final
senior o ye big boy no wa say no
PSG mummo bayen
ye mo wan
amne teams
PSG no onu be shia ni team e so shia no sha no abo enye wona be chen say big boys ya ba
Tony Bloom we kura onim football yi ko yi no akosisa players no tomam 50 115 mure mutimi
na en o
academy wono de na mo ye
o started the Chelsea echi no was the last time I hu say ye kwa ye ba ye tonkra mo amu gina na na mo tonkra kra na Chelsea ye mfa nkra en de ye sanso to obi nkra en na mo titi bi Chelsea there.
What if I code need to join?
But when you too much, when you maybe I fine. Why? United net kakre kan be duru hono. Mr. Code no 2091925D and first one. Second year 20918FBA. Third one year 20918A68. Richard.
Okay. And that's it. I can say as I was say